So we use the word seniors for people who are older, maybe above the age of 60. If you go by the government's definition, senior citizens are basically people above the age of 60 or 65. So one, senior is related to another adjective, senile, a person who is growing old, which can be used in a generic sense. It can also be used in a sarcastic sense. When you want to say that someone is growing old, just like me, you can say that that person is going senile. That phase when you're growing old, the older age, above the age of 50 typically, or 60, or if you want to go by the definition given in the Vedas, then it is the last phase, which is your sannyas ashram, the last quarter of your life. I'm not going to talk about the last quarter. This quarter, the previous ashram, the Vanprastha ashram according to Vedas, probably the ages of 50 to 75, the third quarter. So an age because that is what senile means, when people are growing older and they realize that they are not as active as they used to be when they were younger. My point was that there is a senile age, the Vanprastha ashram. And then the word for today is related to senile, but it is the last phase of a person's age. So there is no definition. There is no cutoff here. You want to use it with the reference of the Vedas, you can say the last phase, which is the sannyas ashram phase. But otherwise also, if you just refer to the last few years of a person's life, which were pretty similar, the last 5 years or 10 years, the word you be used is senectitude. As I said, it is very similar to senile or senior. Yes, old age. The word is restricted, or the word is used specifically for the last few years. So as I said, mostly you will use that word after a person has passed away to refer to the last 3 or 5 or 7 years of his life, which were similar in a certain extent. As I said, there's nothing like a particular cutoff that the last 10 years should be called senectitude, but the last phase of a person's life, whatever number of years you refer to, as long as you show me a sort of a uniformity or a common trend in those years, that last phase till a person's passing away is called senectitude.